It's a beautiful day. I'm taking 30 minutes to enjoy the day. Walking a little bit. There's a chill in the air. The sun's out. I live in Long Island, New York. I live in Freeport, and this is a part of Freeport. Less than a 10-minute drive from here. With no traffic, I could be here in 7 minutes. It's absolutely beautiful. I said this is a part of clearing out your head instead of always sitting directly in front of a computer. Because I know once I hit that level of thousands of pages and my websites get indexed into all the browser search engines, my life's going to change. However, you miss stuff like this. And I'm just to give up a whole summer like I did last year and the year before and the year before that and the year before that. I'm just tired. You got to stop. You got to appreciate. You have to appreciate. And I'm so lucky to live close by a few locations like this. This is just one. And it's just look how beautiful this is. This is what I want to. I want to go for a cruise. I don't need a big boat. Do a little fishing. Go for a cruise. There's places around here. They clean the fish for you. Maybe I'll get gutsy and learn how to clean a fish. Um, that's something I never did as a food preparer. Never had the guts to do it. Maybe in the second half of my life, I'll have the guts to do it. It's like your taste buds changing. As a kid, you're very picky. And as you get older, you experiment and realize there's really great quality food out there that you are so afraid to try. Isn't this beautiful? Just absolutely beautiful. I am going to talk about debt. For most people, I'm sure many people are aware of this, have full control of their debt, and never really experienced paying off debt the old fashioned hard way, working hard, more hours to send more money to the credit cards before they charge you high interest. And someone who makes a modest paycheck and works day and night and life and takes care of herself and, bills and home and house. I do own a little home. Life, bills, having a car, all that costs money. Health insurance. A lot of people never experienced paying off bad debt. And I have experienced that twice. And this will be the last time that I ever do it because I see the rest of my life never having bad debt ever again. Never owing, never have to pay off bad debt ever again. So what I did was, I'll look in the camera in a moment. It's just that, how can you not enjoy this beauty? This is a gorgeous park. Has a great path. You walk it fast. It'll take you 25 minutes. You go around. And this is I believe it belongs to the town. Boatyard. I asked the guy last year. I think he said it closes October 1st. All the boats have to be out of the water. I believe so. But look at this location. And down there, people are fishing. People always fish down there. Excuse me. Absolutely beautiful. All right. Let's see. I'll go let the wind put the hair away from my face so at least you can see me. I hope it's pretty clear. I can see it. I don't have one of those sticks. Bad debt. Bad debt sucks. The more financial education I teach myself, I learn, the more I understand that I have opportunities out there because I paid off bad debt, which gave me very good credit. Because people who pay off bad debt have great credit scores. But that's not the way to go through life. It's not something to be proud of unless you created that great credit score, not paying off bad debt. The credit card companies, the financial institutions, they like people like me because I work hard, send in all my money, and I pay off that bad debt with high interest rates. Lesson learned. I did pay off my debt when I first moved into my place. You're talking 23 years ago. I was 2 years in. I was completely debt free at one point, except for my mortgage. I was completely debt free. And now, 18 or 17 years fast forward, a lot happens over time. It took me a long time to get here. However, I did work for free, didn't work to figure out what I needed to do to create a business of my own. And that was the price I had to pay. I had to live off those credit cards. And this is something I never thought I would do. Even when I didn't have a financial education, I took cash off of credit cards because that's how broke I was. So nobody could tell me I didn't teach myself, make the sacrifices. I deserve the success coming my way. And it sucks paying off that kind of debt when you're making very little money. So I received a great offer, zero APR, zero transfer fee. I said, how much can I take? Because if somebody said, how much money would you take if you could have it interest free? If the person doesn't say, how much can you give me? The person doesn't have what it takes to earn the success, the financial position they desire. You say, how much are you going to give me? That's what you say. You listen to the um, channels, the YouTube channels, the financial education over and over and over again. I'm going 2 years in now, day and night. It sinks in after a while. So I took however much I could take and I paid off a credit card. And now I do have a not a huge chunk because I left what I have 18 months to pay off zero APR interest rate. That's good. That's I'm working with good debt now. So now I had another offer. I have several offers, but one is 2.99% off of each transaction. I might make one more. I feel it's a smart move. Time goes fast, and you're not banging out the credit card bad debt as fast as you want to. It's a small price to pay, the transfer fee, and that's pretty low, 2.99. Um, because they are in business. They are in business to earn money. They set me a good opportunity. I'd be foolish not to take it. And I'm going to sit down and figure out how much I can take. And I'm going to bang out the other credit card. And then I'm just going to pay off my last couple of good debt, good debt that I owe slowly. My goal is to have everything paid off by the end of the year. I did pay off my home. I did bang out a few credit cards each time I gained more of a financial education, and I worked my ass off. I drove. Last year I was driving, 50 to 60 hours a week, and I banged out a lot of debt. I'm still driving that car. Take care of your car. It lasts a long time. So I know many people probably know this, but to the people who it gets out of hand, they feel they need financial advisors. I've had many people tell me, "Oh, I went to go speak with someone, a financial institution of some kind. They consolidate all your debt for you and they take care of it and you pay it off with one huge payment every month." I say, suck it up. Sit down. You learned your job great. You have a career. So you actually you can learn something new. Learn, gain a financial education and do it yourself. I'm not going to pay someone to do that. I would rather know how to do it so I never get in that position ever again. I feel from 2020, we're in 2021, from 2022, I should have no bad debt ever again. That's how I feel. Now, people have said to me, why don't you take that money you invest, Michelle, and pay off that debt? Well, I was learning and I was making choices for myself, and I felt this was a chance of a lifetime. If I waited another 6 months to a year, I'm not going to get four for a dollar, five for a dollar. And I really believe in the companies I invested in. So I weighed out my options and I said, well, I'm still working. I'm not totally used to not working. I'm a hustler. I'm still working. You know what? I'm not going to let this opportunity pass me by, and I will suck it up and pay everything off for the next 6 months. And I felt that was a good call on my end because I know in the near future, in the next year, year, 1 year, 2 year, 3 year, my life's going to change. My financial position drastically. It will be improved. I will wake up every day and not worry about money. I'm so used to living on such little that, like I said, if I earned 20 grand a month, I would feel like a princess, a queen. I could easily live on that comfortably. And I would probably notch it up a level, just keep getting better, better, better. More, more education, more opportunities. I don't know if somebody wrote anything. Okay. Thank you for listening, whoever you are. I should have taken an allergy pill. because it's a beautiful day. You can't knock this. And there's plenty of shade and trees around here that you can sit and relax. Like I was just thinking, I should take my iPad, make sure it's, you know, charged up, and I can sit right here in the shade with this beautiful view and get a lot of work done, do a lot of writing, do work on my iPad while I'm out here. But today happens to be a very cool day for a summer day. In the heart of summer, it's hard to do. But when it's this cool, like it's a cool breeze and maybe just a little bit cooler, that's the time to work outside. And I think this year, I said it for a lot of years, I was going to do that when I'm in the mood to write, when I'm in the mood to internet market. There's a lot of things you can do on an iPad. You don't need to be on a desktop. So I hope you found this video interesting, something to learn. Financial education creates more opportunities, opens more doors for you when you have more of a handle on your finances. I never thought learning about money would be so much fun. Life is so much better when you do your own taxes. Life is so much better when you know exactly what's going on. Life's so much better when you can make your own decisions and you don't have to rely on someone else and walk away like a dummy and pay somebody $400 or $500. Life is so much better. I say gain a financial education, teach yourself how to do your taxes, teach yourself how to have your money work for you while you're earning money or doing whatever. Teach yourself that your money can earn you money in the background. Isn't that beautiful? There were just like 7 boats here, all passing at the same time. It was really noisy with all the motors. It was beautiful, and jet skis. But I couldn't get the live stream up fast enough. Oh God, I don't have my glasses on. Whoever that is, thank you very much. It's the moderator. I see the blue. Thank you. I can't see. I can't read the blue. I'm sorry. I'm glad you stepped in. So guys, never give up. It does get better. And see, this is a perfect example of, yeah, I love my online business. I'm proud to say I'm a WordPress developer, that I taught myself how to use WordPress. It took me 3 years. I had a struggle to do it, but once I do it, I am the better worker. And I when I talk to people in the field and they say it's too much work, it's too much work. That sounds like so much work. Well, you're working 50 hours now and you're struggling. Don't you want to learn how to work smarter? And then over time, it does get easier. Yes, I'm still a worker. Yes, I still work, but I'm not working as hard as I used to manually. I have my money working for me smarter. At least working for me. I never had my money working for me. Sitting in a savings account with 1% interest, that's nothing. Years ago, I was trained to leave money in a CD. Once I cashed out, that CD was gone. It was gone. It was so pointless. It took forever to gain some kind of, people with a lot of money probably earn money off of CDs. They could cash out in 6 months or a year. They probably make a good paycheck and then they enjoy it and reinvest the money they originally invested. So beautiful. So, gaining a financial education, guys. Suck it up and understand that anything worth having, yes, there's work involved, but what do you want to do? Do you want to physically work every single day for the until you're 70 or 80? I know 70-year-olds and 80-year-olds that have to work because money's tight. They're not dining 3 times a week. They're not traveling 4 times or 5 times a year. They're not taking a day off that they could go out with their friends because they were so afraid to make the change. And many people are afraid to miss out on life. I'm going to miss fun. I'm going to miss that. I'm going to miss that. Well, you got to miss some things sometimes because if you don't, you know, sometimes you got to put things on the back burner to get ahead in life. And that's exactly what I did. I put life on the back burner. It pissed off some people. I had a couple of struggles around the holidays, but I got through it. You got to do what you got to do. They don't understand. Well, that's not my problem. You know what I mean? And now look at me now. I'm like, okay, it's time to start taking a step back just a little bit. I still have work to be had. I want my business to earn me thousands of dollars a month in residual income, passive income, and I'm not going to let that go by the waste side. I won't allow that to happen because I really do enjoy it. It is work. Like the YouTube videos will work when you see these channels that have hundreds of thousands of subscribers. That requires a lot of work and dedication and constant research, constant creativity, and learning new skills, developing skills to stand out from the crowd using all the technology, which I have to up my experience making videos because I know I can do it, but it's time and you got to train yourself. People who have successful channels and earn 20 and 30 grand a month, they deserve it. They worked very, very hard for it. And they're educated people. They continue to educate themselves. It's a smart thing. Just like any industry, no matter what job you're in, what career, you have to, things change constantly and you have to stay on top of all the changes. Just a fact. All right, guys, I'm going to walk a little bit longer. I'm going to head down this way, walk around another 10, 15 minutes. Then I'm going to head home, work on my business, and I'm going out tonight. I took off yesterday. I didn't do any deliveries yesterday. I was like, the thought of driving yesterday, I was like, no way. But Friday nights aren't bad. So I'll go out about 6, maybe suck it up 6 to 11 and do what I got to do. I know the day will come. I won't have to do that and I'll be doing something else, some other job. But for now, it works and it's an opportunity. I watched Dimples on Demand yesterday. I caught one of her latest videos and she's saying that gig work sucks. Right now it does. Watch that video. She has the word suck in her title. She just uploaded it a couple of days ago. But she discusses that she's not ready to give it up. Still an opportunity to earn some money, but it takes longer to earn decent money because it is the summer. It depends on your market too, you know? So I'll be out tonight, just like the rest of us, earning that buck. You got to keep that steady income coming in. All right, guys. Thanks for joining in. Thanks for any thumbs up. And one last view of this beauty. Look at that. It's just beautiful. What a view. What a view. See you in the next video clip. Bye, guys.